Hi there, Kermit the Frog here with another episode of the Geek Box.
What's going on?
Okay then, we are actually live. As you can see with the... Dude, what the heck? Anyway, I'm here with my buddy Chris and another new member of the Geek Box called Hav. Right, Hav? Do you like it to call you Hav?
I sound like a freaking noun, a word.
Have.
Hav, would you like to have some peanut butter? I don't know why I chose peanut butter.
Why not?
Okay, so today's theme is gonna be the Nintendo Switch.
Awesome.
Because it's coming out only... I don't know. I don't know.
March, right? March
3rd, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we're actually going... Now we're recording, and I don't know why I'm nervous. Yes, I am.
The struggle is real.
Yes, it is. So, the last time that we did a podcast, it didn't go so well because in my part, I muted the entire audio, which sucks.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Yeah, Ham knows the feeling. Yeah, and I ended up wasting everybody's 15 minutes of their life.
Mistakes happen.
Exactly, mistakes happen, but
happens.
it's what makes us human. And I'm just going to, not do it again.
Awesome.
Okay, so, man, we waste a lot of time talking. Okay, guys, Nintendo Switch. What are your thoughts?
So pretty much, I looked at that trailer and I thought it was really awesome, man. Like, actually, thinking about it, I had mixed feelings because I went in there with high expectations. But then once I saw it, I thought to myself, well, they're kind of trying to mix everything that they've done. Like, they put a little bit of the Wii there, a little bit of the Nintendo 64, a little bit of the GameCube, and try to make something new that's portable. And that's great. And I enjoyed it, actually, but I think, I expected more.
Well, I mean, I wanted to stop you there because the presentation clearly wanted to combine all the past Nintendo consoles.
Right.
Include, the NES, the Super NES, for those who are new to the channel or haven't been born with the past Nintendo games.
Correct.
Basically it's a mashup of everything. And the Nintendo Wii U was supposed to have not have all this, but they didn't. The Nintendo didn't like their final product, which is a tablet and the game console and stuff.
But obviously, they're trying to kind of reinvent themselves, or they're trying to project this to a new market, to the young adults, to people who have disposable incomes. Like, they want them to buy this new system.
I know, and I feel proud of Nintendo because they wanted to raise up, they know that they did wrong, but it takes time for people to gain their trust.
Yeah.
So, how do you want to say something?
Yeah, well, we're talking about Nintendo. Nintendo is a risk taker. They try to make consoles and games that will fit both the needs of families and friends. And I mean, family, friends, and children.
Everybody,
Everybody,
definitely.
of course. But of course, with risk, there also come consequences that it could succeed or fail. Like how everybody was trash talking about the Wii, and then I'm trash talking about the Wii U.
But the Wii was a total success, and the Wii U was a bit of a failure.
Yeah, in a kind of way it was.
Yeah, but maybe do you think the Nintendo Switch is likely to even come close to the Wii in terms of success?
Well, I don't think the important thing is mostly what I think is not about mostly the console. I think it's mostly what games can the console play. Because when everybody was trash talking about the Wii U, then they announced about Super Smash Brothers,
right,
and everybody was hyped. And even if it was just to play that game, they will buy a Wii U just for the sake of Smash Bros.
But I bought the Nintendo 2DS. Because the Wii U is way too expensive, man. And I bought the Super Smash Bros. For the 2DS, and bought a couple of games for the 2DS instead of the Wii U. That's the whole thing. So we'll have to see if Nintendo, with their new $300 price mark, if they're able to get enough people to gain their support.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I know it's $300, and the audience expected like the Facebook post of 250, but I know it's not the case. But yeah, it's all about the games and how. Oh, I dropped my iPad. so yeah, it's basically not the games. It's what this console can do. It's like, okay, we're just gonna play it here, and we have to figure it out. How do we play, and what buttons shall we play? Because there's a game that I already announced. Well, I'm not supposed to talk about the games until the next episode, but I'm just going to get a little heads up here. Like the 1-2 Switch. Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, I mean, the 1-2 Switch they're kind of like trying to make it into a Wii Sports kind of thing. But the problem is that they're not including it with the console, and I feel like, will that many people buy 1-2 Switch? I don't know. I mean, I think it would have been smart if even if it's a $300 price match,
they include
1-2 Switch.
Yeah.
At least as a digital download or something. I mean, maybe they'll do it for a Christmas time, but it would have been nice even if by March they would do it.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of games that are coming in March. I mean, there's coming the Breath of the Wild, which I've seen the cover and it looks amazing.
Amazing!
Yeah. And what else is coming? I forgot.
Oh, the Mario game, Super Mario Odyssey.
Well, Mario Odyssey doesn't come until Christmas.
True.
Yeah, but there's also third
party
game developers that they're going to join in the Nintendo Switch, which is like a new change for the Nintendo consoles.
Right.
Like, who had thought playing, for example, Skyrim on a Nintendo console?
But don't you think that most people already either have Skyrim for something
Yeah.
else? Like, I mean, I guess the point is that it's portable now, right?
Yeah, like, it's on the go now. That's like...
It's portable, but I'm sorry to interrupt you, Javier.
That's okay, don't worry.
But, I mean, we're talking about the Nintendo Switch, which is like a mini screen that is basically not the iPad, but how can you experience the whole landscape and the world that's there? I mean, that's the reason why...
You mean the details, the environments,
yes, exactly.
all the effects that you would see in a big screen TV.
You know, instead of Flappy Bird.
That's why I decided to buy Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii, because I have a big TV and I wanted to enjoy the view, the worlds that you can travel by foot, because
it's just beautiful, man. I mean, you're in a whole new world. It's like Aladdin.
By the way, yeah, that's one of the games that I'm expecting for the Nintendo Switch. I haven't played the Wii U version of the Xenoblade Chronicles X, but I'm just gonna switch and switch.
Hey.
Oh God.
It's just that we're like in a library, so.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But it's close, so oh my God.
Sorry, I was too loud.
Yeah, you were. But yeah, it was a good point to say switch. Don't worry.
So, Super Mario Odyssey, what do you guys think of that trailer? I know it's a little bit soon, but still, what do you guys think?
Well, first of all, I already kind of knew that was a Mario thing, because my eyes are pretty active in when it comes to detail, because, there's a lot of things to look around, but when you see one of the stop signs that had the question block, I already knew that there was going to be something Mario popping up.
So your body was ready?
My body was not ready, but my eyes were focused.
Oh, beautiful. So I loved Super Mario Odyssey, man. Like I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't as like. It seems that you're like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like you could notice it immediately with your eyes, but I couldn't. So when I saw that it was Mario popping out of nowhere and he was in technically the real world, I was having a little bit of an nerdgasm there.
Oh, okay. Man, yeah, it's like Mario got an upgrade. He first went to the Mushroom Kingdom, then he went to space. Well, he also went to an island, which is not Puerto Rico, but...
that you know of.
But don't you think it's kind of weird that, like, he's, like, in this place, it's like New York City, and there's, like, these real-life people, and then you have Mario, there's this cartoon character.
Yeah, it's like they wanted another Sonic 06, which kind of... Like, okay, I just noticed that Sonic 06 was also what if Sonic was in the real world, but it was also a bad game, according to critics.
But come on, Super Mario Odyssey looks like it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, but the problem was that Sonic 06 had a lot of glitches, and the storyline was kind of weird. Mostly with Sonic with the human female character that everybody bashed on.
You have a point there.
But I just find it funny in Mario Odyssey they have Bowser in this white tuxedo and he's like a pimp.
Well, it's not the first time that Bowser has a white suit with Peach as his bride because they already did it on Super Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Which is like, wow, now we get to see him. First of all, it was like in 2D animation. Now we get to see him in his full suit in 3D. By the way, another thing is there's no Koopa Links in the Super Mario Odyssey.
True. I mean, that we know of, yeah. Instead, we have this cool hat thing. Yeah, it's kind of alive, apparently.
No, well, I'm not talking about the hat. I'm talking about the new side bosses.
Oh, I know, but the Koopa Links, they could be there. Who knows, right?
Guys, we're talking about the video games. We're supposed to talk about that in the next episode. So, anything else about the hardware?
The software. Okay, yeah, the hardware and the software. Like, okay, I think it's going to be the most powerful Nintendo console we've had.
Okay, for now on, Nintendo's saying that's powerful. We have to test it by ourselves.
Right, correct. But I think it will be. I think it will be able to surpass the Wii U in terms of graphics capability. And I think in terms of memory... what do you guys think of the memory? Do you think it'll have more, or do you think it'll have less?
I don't really know. The Nintendo Switch is supposed to have like SD cards like in the Wii.
Okay.
Yeah, you can also put the memory.
Oh, beautiful! So I can have 1 terabyte and just fill it up with anything I want.
That is, if there exists an SD 1 terabyte.
Okay, awesome, man. So I can just play all the games I want.
Okay, another thing that I wanted to point out is that the Nintendo Switch is not going to have internet connection, which for me, it really doesn't matter because I don't use the Nintendo browser, I mean the internet browser on my Nintendo
But for people like me that love to troll online, I would love it if I had internet connection for free instead of paying for it.
Well, but you still have to pay for the internet because you're using your own modem to gain access to the Wi-Fi.
Right, but I mean, if I pay for my own internet, why can't they at least give me the service to just play online for free? Like, let's say Splatoon 2, which is another game. If I want to play that and then I want to play with everyone and just talk to them by a chat instead of by this weird phone app that they're going to try to put on. And that's going to cost money? I mean, that seems a little bit weird. I mean, why would you do it through that if you can already just go directly, like with the PlayStation 3, for example? And you can just play for free and play directly instead of going through a phone.
That's a really good point. I really don't know.
Sad, Nintendo, sad. No, but I still love you guys. I'll still love you guys. But please don't let us down. You guys need us.
Okay, we have 2 minutes left.
We need them.
Well, 2 minutes left.
Yeah, you want to say something else?
Well, everybody's bashing about this portable, right? That's what everybody's fighting about. Well, I remember watching a YouTube video from Gaijin Goombah. He's from...
from Game Theory channel.
The Game Theory channel, but he has his own channel about culture.
Right.
But the reason is that it's portable, so because it's obviously it's made in Japan, it's because the people in Japan are always traveling.
Okay.
Do you know what's the number one handheld in there?
Where?
In Japan?
Which one?
It's the Vita. Even though Vita is not that famous here, in Japan apparently it is because everybody's always working and it's only on the go. So that's
interesting.
So on their way they're playing, and what they have is the Vita.
So the Nintendo Switch is going to do super well in Japan, is what you're trying to say?
That's what Nintendo is hoping. Nintendo of Japan.
So their market is being more focused on Japan than it is the U.S.
Well, Nintendo is Japanese, isn't it?
But like Japan has less people than the U.S. So are they trying to focus on just Japan or both?
Well, they try to look for ways.
That's one question that I cannot even process. But anyway, we have to slow down a little bit because we're getting out of time. So
well.
I'm sorry, dude. It'll be for the next time.
That's
Don't worry.
okay.
We're gonna be doing this.
Long live Nintendo.
Yes. Anyway, thank you, Christian. Thank you, Hal. And this has been your host, Aiden. And I see you on the next time on the Geek Box.
Yahoo!
Bye bye.
Peace out.
Wait. Oh my god, I did the Markiplier thing. Markiplier, don't sue me, please! Okay, then. See ya, guys.
Bye.